activities, but one of the biggest components of our class, I think what makes our classes look different than maybe a class in a traditional model, is community. Is the fact that we build a community that first day, that first week, and the students become part of a collective, part of a family. They are all working together towards the same goal. Oftentimes, you know, when you're in a class where I tell my students, I hate to be walking into a quiet class. When I walk into a class and students are already in there, I would love to see them talking already, instead of everybody in their own little silos in different parts of the room and everybody's sitting at the back. But I walk in and now everybody's sitting at the front and everybody's engaged and laughing and talking, and because then it makes it so much better and so much easier to build that dynamic in the classroom to where they can work together. And the way that we can do that is by community building at the beginning, by doing an icebreaker. And we've played around with different types of icebreakers. If you've been to one of these in the past, we've done a icebreaker where you stand up at the front of the room and line up by your first name. Forces you to talk to each other and meet the people around you, or line up based off of how far you are now from where you were born, right? And it gets that conversation. Another one that we have the hand-ups? Yeah, so another one we have that we're going to actually do for a little bit today is called People Bingo. There it is. So the idea of this is, again, to get up, move around, talk to the people that are in the class, but also meet them, learn their names, learn something interesting about that person. So the idea, for instance, on here has taught at the Fontana campus. That's one of the boxes. So you walk around and maybe talk to somebody and say, hey, can you fill in any of these? And somebody says, well, I taught at the Fontana campus. And you're like, great, I'm going to fill that one in. But you're going to write their name. You're not going to say, hey, can you write your name for me? The point of this is to learn their names. So you say, what's your name? Alan? How do you spell Alan? A-L-A. Well, nice to meet you, Alan. The point was, I should be listening. So when I say, what's your name?
Alan.
Alan, how you doing, Alan? You know, you look them in the eye and you meet them, so that tomorrow you're going to come in and you're going to know somebody. And maybe today you're going to meet 5 people. Tomorrow you're going to know 5 more. By next week you're going to know your entire class. So we're going to go ahead and play this People Bingo.
We're so competitive, we can't stop.
I have 2 bingos, I win.
All right. Now, with only 11 people, you obviously are limited on how many bingos you can get. With a class of 30, 32, 36, you can get lots of bingos. A lot of the students will, ask, well, I got a bingo, can I stop? Well, no, the whole point of this, obviously, is community building. And once you come back to your seat, you're going to notice that the room just has a different vibe than when you first walk into this math classroom in that first day and you say, here's the syllabus, let's read through it, don't talk, don't bring coffee, let me go up and let me lecture and copy all these notes, and they sit there quietly and passive. But you're going to notice this different vibe in the classroom, which is going to make it so much nicer and easier to engage them from that point on. And then I give the first math problem actually of the day at that point when I get back. Say, okay, well, how many bingos? Anybody get 1? Who got 1 bingo? All right, a few of you guys. 2 bingos. Anybody get 2? Almost 2. Winner. 3, 4, 5. So then at some point they run out. I got 5. I got 6. I got 7. I say, great. So how many bingos are possible? And a lot of them say, 5. Well, close, but somebody got 6 over here, so that happened. 12, and we talked about it. And then we talked about the words, vertical, and what vertical means, and up and down, right? And horizontal, and what that means. And it's like lines, and this is starting to bring some sort of mathematics into it. But literally, we do no math that first day of class. None. Right? And I tell them right at the beginning, we're not going to do any math today, so you could just rest easy. We're just learning about how to be a community.